one of the treasures in our local area is the steps down in the Kennedy Park area. It's really only for the hardy to climb up and down there, and down the bottom is a tiny, tiny little bit of sand, which, when the tide's in, I don't even think you can get down there. But anyway, it's in my little world of the last 5 years, those steps have been replaced twice, I think. So, George, what's being planned for those? Because they're smashed up now, aren't they?
Well, they're smashed up at the bottom. It knocked out a couple of parts of the staircase right at the bottom where it's on the beach. But we've had council officers and consultants, experts looking at it. They say that we can fix the bottom part in a reasonably good manner, and also do some stormwater control on the at the top of the cliff, making sure that big volumes of stormwater don't go careering down the cliffs and damage the steps when it rains. And they feel that the steps can be brought back to what they were before Cyclone Gabriel and the big weather event in January.
Well, am I right to say that it's been replaced twice in the last 10 years?
No, once.
Only once?
Once in the last 10 years, and then probably 15, 20 years ago, it was also rebuilt.
Right. And do you think this is good value for the ratepayer?
Well, you could say it's debatable, but I think we've got to make a decision, and we have made a decision. The decision is that we'll sort the integrity of the stairs out and enable people to use them again.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's this costing us ratepayers?
Well, I think it's costing us about $350,000 to do the work at the bottom.
Have you consulted with the public over this?
No, we haven't, but we've got a mandate to maintain our assets, and this is really a like-for-like replacement, and we'll get on and do the work.
Do you think the majority of the population gets some benefit from this?
Yes, I think they will, because
or is it just the fit
we've,
and hardy?
We've learned a lot, Max, in relation to what's happened there in the past, and I think our engineers and the consultants we've had will put in some better measures to make sure that it just doesn't fold up if we have another severe cyclone event.
Well, folks, that's George Wood, and I can tell you something. I've walked up and down the bottom of the stairs with George, and my goodness, it's hard work. And so I've got to say, do you think you'd still get up and down there?
Not at the moment, Max. I might be struggling, but I'm going to try and get myself back into reasonable shape.
There we go. There's a promise.
Yeah.
Are you going to say to the ratepayers that you're going to promise to go up and down there one day?
I'll get up and down there again, Max. It takes just a bit of walking up and down the hills around here. And
so we're getting an escalator in there,
we'll be back on the steps. I think
escalator.
I think young people, especially people that are getting themselves fit, it's a great way to slog it out. And you must admit that some of those young people that go up and down there, Max, are in pretty good condition.
Better than some of us.
Yep.
Me and you. All right. Talk soon, George.